up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, good morning and welcome. How's everybody doing today? It's currently 72 degrees and it's got 90% chance of rain for the day. It's been raining all morning since 2 o'clock this morning. I've been up since 2:10 and that's when I saw the rain out there. So, and how's the weather in your neck of the woods, Mark?
It's 70 degrees and very pleasant.
Well, I missed Tommy too Friday because I never got a link to come to the show Friday night. And I waited and waited and there was no link. That's why I didn't get to go into Tommy's show Friday night. Yeah, I didn't get a link.
Oh.
I kept checking my email and I kept checking Instagram. Never got the link for the show. So that's why I did not show up on Friday. Yeah. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome in first in the chat this morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Mark and Mike and everybody in the chat, it's a great day. Today's quote and thoughts. It's Monday. Yep, it sure is. Get a new perspective. Whatever obstacle you're facing, it's not permanent. Amen.
Oh, there's no obstacles in my way.
Nope. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, that was back last month. Yeah. Let's see. Woke up, crick in the neck. Oh, that's not fun. Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. It's all one side right now. Ooh, that's not fun. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get to feeling better. And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Glenn.
And Terry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Terry.
you. And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Terry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to his whatnot yesterday because I was busy. Yeah. I got a lot done this weekend. And Terry Bear, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Everybody's saying hello to each other. He thought you were at the lake house, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. So I don't know. So yeah, yesterday we had a great show yesterday. I was on with Mark and
Yep.
Mike, and Glamour's had her brother and Paul and John on yesterday, last night. It was a great show. And John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you?
Good morning.
Good to see you. Welcome. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Hey,
doing?
girls.
Good to see y'all. Welcome. So, Mark, what do you got going on this week? I know you've been having busy, busy weeks.
This is not one of those weeks.
Thank you, Jesus.
This is light compared to what next week's going to be.
Ain't that the truth? I'm like that too.
Yep.
Some weeks coming up that's gonna be thinned out, so thank God.
Okay. I'll be with Jen for the 10 for 10 at 10 Central on her channel. That's Wednesday. You got the Michael and Denise show Wednesday night. You have the Fab Five on Thursday. And then the Classic Crap Auction on Glams Friday.
Yep. Also, I
So
want to
Wednesday,
mention,
Thursday, Friday.
yeah, you got a busy weekend then.
Yeah.
And who's your guest on Sunday?
Denise and Glams.
Ooh.
I know.
Yesterday, which I didn't know till yesterday, Patty Rose's birthday was yesterday. So if you see her, tell her happy belated birthday.
Yep.
We get to tell her happy birthday last night. She was in the chat last night. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Heather. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's pouring down here too. Yeah. Tomorrow, and I'm gonna give you the week's birthdays. Tomorrow is Hot Mess Thrifter Amy. It's her birthday tomorrow. And on Friday, you have Laura Neltner and Stephanie sells stuff by the seashore. Their birthdays are on Friday. And Sunday is Jazzy Junk's birthday on Sunday. And then next Monday is Jessica's Dumpster Girl. Her birthday is next Monday. And that's the birthdays we have so far this week. I have started putting in my community tab, by the way. This weekend, I went through and updated the calendar. There was a few new ones that sent me information, so I added you to the calendar if you made a comment. And I did go through, and there was a lot of people who were not doing shows anymore on certain days that was on the calendar, so I did clean it up. So it is in the community post, by the way, if you want to check it out for the updates of who's doing what shows, when and where, what time. As well as I have started putting each week on the weekend, when I set up my shows for the week, in my community tab, I have the show channel that I'm on and the link to that live show for the week. And this week is no different. Yes, I was on with Mark and Mike. Tomorrow is our members live rapid fire round. This Wednesday is the Hump Day auction with our guest is going to be none other than January House, Ginger Hotness, and Uniques by the Creek this Wednesday. And this Friday at 6:30, I'll be on with Glamour's Classic Crap Auction.
Hey,
And
Chuck.
as far as I know, Jay, and please keep Jay in your thoughts and prayers. I saw he was a post where he was in the hospital, kind of found out he was dehydrated. So I'm not sure if he's back home, if he's doing okay. But this Saturday is the scheduled fundraiser for the Books for Kids fundraiser. That'll start, I'm on at 8:15. I got an email from him that I need to answer, which I've been busy this morning getting invoices and packing and all that stuff done. So that is what I have. And then on Sunday, the 9th, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on with John the Reseller. And then again, I have a double hitter because at 6:30, I will be on with Regina, Red Arrow Resell, and Carol's Creative Corner. And that'll be on Sunday. And I do have all of the shows for this week. And then Saturday, I'll put all my shows for next week in there because I have a few shows next week as well. So I just been posting them on my community tab. So if you want to check out where I will be, that's where I'll have it. Yeah. I can't believe this week I sold out on a lot of Indiana glass. Yeah, I was so happy to get that out my way. And I got more to process. Yeah. And Chuck, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Don't forget, Chuck and Nady Pie does their auctions every Wednesday night. And on Thursdays is the Two Beardos. Check them out.
We just mentioned your Ginger Hotness, and
That's
you
right.
pop in.
Your ears are burning. There's the links. Jennifer's dropping already. There's your Fab 5. Love a Monday. Yep. Monday. Mike. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And he's on our hump day this week. And there's a Sunday sale. Also, you have Mia, Crazy Mustache, going live today at 6. And at 10:30 this morning, you do have the East Coast resellers if they're still scheduled. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And
Good morning, Jeffrey.
Hope you got your A1C lowered with your diabetes. Hope you got that controlled and lowered. Angelica, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Hey, Angelica.
How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Hope everybody had a great, fun weekend. Like I said, I've been busy. Also, I want to mention, I do have all of those who are part of the August Shop Hop. This weekend, you did get your lineup, your descriptions, and your thumbnail. Make sure you check your email to make sure you can reply and let me know you're still going to be there and that you got the email, because this is done deal for this month. And everybody got their information this weekend as promised. And on September 19th, as of right now, I have 4 spots left. We even got a new person that Veronica Mika is going to be starting this month with us. And she also picked up a spot for next month. So I'm looking forward to having her be part of it as well. Remember, anyone can be part of that as the Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale for the community. There's 12 total, and everybody gets a half hour. So if anybody wants to be on that one for September 19th, really email me and let me know in the comment section you would like to be part of the Shop Hop at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. And today we got tomorrow we got another great lineup for our members live. Remember, you do not have to be a member to be in the chat. You do not have to be a member to purchase. You just need to be a member to be on the panel. Yeah.
Angie's in here. Good morning, Amy.
Angie, I saw your picture of the flooding. Was that in Canada or back when you got home? Because I saw you post pictures with some flooding going on.
And one of her kitties died.
Oh, no. Out of the campground. One of our kitties died while we were here in Canada. We were here in, oh, y'all still in Canada. Aw. Definitely.
You got it, Angie.
You got it, Angie. And Amy, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And hope you got some good news, and hope everything's going well for you.
Yes, Chuck. He is Ginger Hotness.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss. Everybody's actually saying that for you. Yes, he is. Now, what, did I miss something that Chuck said?
Chuck asked if Mike was Ginger Hotness. Yes.
Yep. That is correct. Oh, there it is right there. That is correct. That's the correct Mike we're talking about. He got that nickname a long time ago. Especially when he got back into auctions with our community. Yeah. All right, there's the link from Dawn and Teresa's show today. Yes, we're still in Canada. Awesome. Get home tomorrow. Okay. So anywho, that's our update of information. Also today we will be doing the Comet Moon Pie giveaway. I am sad to say that we only had 38 comments this last month. The numbers were really low. Just remember, if you make a comment on any video, it could be on any channel, any video that I put up, including live shows, uploads, or shorts. Also, it could be on any of my other channels, like the Cajun Roots Adventures channel. If I put out any videos on my cooking channel, the Fur Babies and the Quilting Company one, make those comments so you can get into the Moon Pie comment giveaway for your chance to win a box of Moon Pies. So today we're only doing 2 flavors because, only 2 winners with 3 flavors, because we only had 20, was it 28 or 30? Let me look at the list. I got it right here. I want to say total comments, 34. 34 comments for the month. So there's not many on there. So
Hey, Cheryl Stevens. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Nicole, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? It's been a little minute there. I haven't seen you in a while. So welcome back. And also, I just noticed I knew him what? I knew him extra
When
medium.
he was extra medium, ginger lukewarm.
Actually, I met Mike when I had my first channel, when he was doing auctions, and he used to go to his friend Johnny's place, and they used to have like an auction house where he used to do auctions from there. Yeah. The rest of our trip between wonderful Niagara Falls was beautiful, awesome. And Jake, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to
Hey,
see
Pierce.
you. I don't go back to my doctor till August. Well, make sure you keep them numbers down, Jeffrey. You want a good, clean bill of health. Yeah. You don't want the doctor yelling at you, don't eat all that. And Jennifer dropped the link for Mia's auction today at 6. Jake says, where's the thing? Moon pie contest. My hubby loves them. Well, if you make comments on any video once it's aired, whether it's a live or upload on any of my channels, you get a chance into the moon pie giveaway.
I'm not warming my coffee up.
You got to make sure when you make comments that it's not, oh, great show, or, oh, I love the items, or it's more like, talk about something that you liked about the show, comments about the show, things we talked about, things we discussed, and that gets your comment into the moon pie giveaway. I'll put your name on the wheel. I'll make a comment and reply to your comments. And then I'll put your name on the wheel, which we'll be doing shortly. And then you get a chance to win box of moon pies. Yeah. And John Robert, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? The horrible internet connection issues. Oh, my Lord Jesus. I pay $550 and only get my phone and TV mode. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's not good. Well, welcome, John. John Robert's in the house.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, John Robert.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Let's see, uniques. Hello. So yeah, whenever you make a comment again about the video, something we discussed, topic-wise, or something that happened in the show, your name gets put on the wheel, and then I'll do the comments. I make comments under my breath. Does that count? No, Mike. Ginger, no, that don't. No, that's not how that works. We want to hear what you got to say, so write it down. We want to see it in writing. And Casey, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Casey.
It was so nice to help you this weekend. And that's just another thing that I love doing with those who are members. I go do a little extra stuff to help. And again, thank you very much for this. I had fun going through it and seeing what you had. She bought a whole bunch of jewelry, y'all. And she's got some stuff to go through. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it, Casey. And it's time for our morning chair dance. And this goes out to Casey. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollar? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
And thank you so much. And I had fun going through and helping you with the jewelry. I'll do that anytime, all day long. Yeah, as long as I got the time to do it. Yeah. And thank you again, Casey. And it was fun helping you go through that jewelry. Yeah. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. How are you doing? All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our topic of the day.
Hey, TZ.
Hey, TZ. Good morning. Hello and welcome. And again, like I said, if you do go to the community tab, I do have the updated calendar as of this weekend, as well as the list of shows that I'll be on during the week with the link that you can go directly to the show. And then Saturday, I'll do my next week's links. Yeah, as long as the thumbnails are ready.
I'll be right back.
Good morning, TZ. And how are you doing today? How's the hubby? Any news yet on if he's getting his surgery? And how's that going? Hope he's doing okay. Hope Jay's doing okay too. I haven't seen him yet this morning. I'm not sure when he was in the hospital, but Jay posted on Facebook that he was in the hospital this weekend. Something about being dehydrated, I think, if I could read that correctly. It was like a short little note. And so, yeah. All right, little Debbie, take care of Mom. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and as soon as Mark gets here back, we'll go ahead and get into our topic of the day. If you have any topics you would like to see as a morning show topic for It's Never Too Late, the Morning Boost, make sure you email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to turn that into a topic. You can also Instagram me on Instagram and or Facebook. I'll be glad to help you turn that into a topic. Scheduled August 10th, I will be off that week. What's August 10th? Oh, that's right. That's the week of the surgery. Okay. We'll definitely be keeping y'all in my thoughts and prayers, and hope everything goes well and hope everything works out for you and your husband and all the time you're going to be spending there. I am doing good, John. Well, extensions for internet. Yeah. Internet can be a drag sometimes, isn't that? Oop, none point intended. Sorry about that. All right, Mark, we're going to go into our topic of the day. Were you able to open the link?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into our topic of the day. All right. Today's topic is a combination for resellers and content creators. It's never too late to be a person of your word. If you tell someone you are going to do something, do it. Your repetition goes further than you realize, and people will tell others their experience that they have had. Your thoughts on that one for the day?
Yeah, the word gets around.
The word is the word. The word, word is the word. Like I said last week, I think it was Wednesday. Might have been Wednesday, might have been Tuesday. The worst advertisement, yeah, it was Tuesday. The worst advertisement you can ever have is word of advertisement with word of mouth. Mm-hmm. That could be the worst that can hurt your business. Even if you don't think you're doing this as a business, it's a business.
It is.
Yeah.
If you're not paying your invoices or you're not sending your invoices out.
And I know communication is the biggest thing. For example, if you're doing a live, make sure you keep posting on what's going on. If you're doing your community tab, make sure you use that. That's just another way to communicate with those that know that you're doing whatever it is that they're waiting for. Whether it's they're waiting on an invoice or they're waiting for you to show up on a show or whatever the case may be. But one of the things I do have to say is email, message. There's nothing wrong with that. Do it. Use it. That's what it's there for. But if you don't communicate and nobody knows what's going on, then that ain't right.
Well, there's no mind reading.
No.
I don't know of anybody that took a mind reading course and is good at it.
I never have ESP turned on. Or as I always say, ESPN. Never turned on. No. But also, it goes into both ways. For example, I notice every now and then, and I'm not saying this in particularly for just anybody in particular. This is just in general.
No, this is just general.
Right. For example, if I realize I print out all my invoices. I have them on a clipboard. Besides my notes for the shows coming up, I have everything on this clipboard. And on this clipboard, I do have a few invoices that when I pay them, they go in the back of my paperwork because that's what I'm waiting to come in the mail. And as a business owner, you have shipping and receiving, and that's my receiving. Once I receive that package, I'll go to the clipboard, pull that invoice out, and then match it with what's in the box or the bag or whatever, how I got it. But that's my way of doing my inventory. However, if I have an invoice and it's like, I haven't got a tracking number for this. Let me go ahead and email them and say, where's my tracking number for invoice number, dated, that kind of stuff. And it could be something as much as they thought they shipped it, but you never got it. Or they thought they had it and it's still sitting in their home and the rest of their packages. You just never know. Accidents happen. Things happen. But at least when you're communicating to say, look, I haven't gotten this, where's my tracking number? They can go look and see, it should be here. I should have shipped it out, and they don't see it. And it's like, well, let me go look here, or let me go look there. Things happen. Sometimes we get sidetracked, and it happens. But when you're on the other side sending those invoices out, and you're not sending them out like you say you're going to, one of the things I have been doing, started last month, is if somebody purchased one thing from me, and it's under 8 ounces or even lower than a pound, I'm emailing them and say, look, if you would like, and I leave it to their choice, if you would like, I found that your package is under 8 ounces, under a pound, whatever it may be, and the shipping is going to be way more than if it was over 2 pounds. Would you like me to go ahead and build you a box for the month? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, well, thank you for doing that, and yes, I will do that. Because that way they can find out if you're on other shows, they can go and maybe buy something else from you to build that up a little bit, because again, the shipping has changed. So a lot of times, I don't know why it's like that, even on eBay, even on Etsy, it's the same way right now. So I don't know why they thought of that. Somebody needs to check into that. And I've been telling my postmaster about it too. But let them communicate to where you let them be the decision of what they want to do. Don't assume. They may be needing that for a gift coming soon, and they might want it and don't care. They'll pay whatever it is. Make sure you leave it into their corner at that time, so you don't have to be sitting there waiting on an invoice, because you need to get your money. They need their end items that they're trying to buy from you. So your thoughts on that one, Mark?
Well, it's true. I'm old school.
Glamours! In the house. Hello, Glamours. Good morning.
I was raised that my word and my handshake meant something, and that's not necessarily the case nowadays. Some of the old school people, yes.
And that's a good thing, TZ. And again, some people may not know you're having issues, or you may not be having problems, but that communication goes a long way. Yeah. Don't ghost them, because that'd be the worst thing you can do. And we're talking in general. We're not picking on anybody. We're just a general topic. Yeah. Word of mouth. That's right. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, no. Okay.
That's true too, Angie.
That's true. It's going to depend on
The person.
the person.
Yeah. Or persons. And that is true.
Yeah.
It could be your worst enemy, but it can also be your best advertisement.
Yep.
You know, I have to say though, I have not had any problems with anybody, because I'm an easygoing person. But if I find I need to communicate with somebody and I haven't heard from them, I'm going to reach out. They may not have realized that I might be not seeing that I got this package and they don't know. Or vice versa. They were waiting on a package and I didn't send it out. Well, what the hell am I sitting on? What did I do wrong? I'm going to search. I'm going to look. Well, what did I do? Well, yeah, it went out. Here's the tracking number. And I'll make sure they got it. But yeah, it's a two-way street. I hear crap in the back room often and learn that there's two sides to everything. And you're so right about that, Angie. That sometimes there's 3 sides to a story: the truth, the lie, the false, and what they both want you to believe. I wound up in the hospital last week for 3 days, sonoma, and couldn't start my treatment. Oh, well, hopefully you get to start it soon, Amy. I feel like if you build a good reputation for paying on timely and correctly manner, most will give you the benefit of the doubt and something is missing. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, for me, I don't know if I have an empty one, because all mine are full right now. I have these trays that I use. And on the trays, I use different style trays. But I keep everything, once an auction's done, by the next morning, everything's on an invoice. It's on a draft. I draft them. You can save them and go back and add to them. So once I have them done, I have a section that I put those in. And then when the next auction comes, if somebody else buys from that auction, I will then put it on their invoice and put it back in the first round, because they had bought multiple items, and I'll put it with their tray for that first auction. So it's all in the same container. So when I do the final invoice, I will double check and make sure everything that they had is on that invoice. And then I pack it, get my shipping numbers, get all the dimensions and the weight, put it in there, and then get their shipping. That way, by the time they pay for their invoice, I have a system that I do. And a lot of times, you just have to see what works best for you. But everybody is different if you have the room or you don't have the room. So sometimes you got to work with that as well. But it is a big thing about communicating. And once you get that repetition about you're on time, you're going to do it. Again, yes, things happen. You might miss something. That's understandable. Communicate, please. We can't preach that enough. At least try to be consistent what you're doing in your invoicing and when you pay, whether it's bi-weekly. Exactly, and everybody's different. Like every now and then I'll get an email. Well, I didn't get an invoice from so and so that was on your show. Well, when did you purchase? My first question would be, when did you purchase? And by the way, she invoices every 2 weeks, or she invoices once a month, unless you email her and say, look, I need my stuff as soon as possible. If I don't see that, then I don't hear that, then I'll just let them know that as being the middleman, so to say. But sometimes they might have forgot. Oh yeah, that person does do it once every 2 weeks. Or yeah, that person does it at once a month. I forgot. It happens. Yeah. Just one item lower price. A monthly and other range especially. And again, always make arrangements. Some people might get paid once a month. Can I build a box? Sure, as long as I got the space, which I usually do. But not everybody has that extra space. I didn't get to you yet. Right, things happen. And things do happen in life. That's correct. It does. On the 26th of antibodies. Okay. They won't start treatment until I have been has run its course, end of August. Okay, well, this month. That's going to be awesome, Amy. Keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. That's all we can do. It too shall pass, and you'll be there. Thank you, everyone. Prayers welcome, needed, and grateful for each and every one in his community.
You're welcome, Amy.
You're welcome, Amy. My husband created a spreadsheet to help me organize my invoices. It has been fantastic. And that's another thing I do now. And I've always did it, but I do it during the show. Is in my spreadsheet, I will highlight it in green, but not the whole thing. I'll do like the first few things of that item, and I'll highlight it in green. That way, when I go to put it on the invoice, I then highlight it when it's on the invoice. I highlight the whole thing in green. That lets me know I'm done. That's just the way I do things. And I find it helps. Yeah. Because was it last week I was doing invoices for drafts? And it's like, oh, wait, I didn't put that on the invoice. So I had to go back and put it on the invoice because it's sold. Repetition and honor is like money in the bank. You right about that one, Angelica. My dad,
yep.
Peace, used to sell and buy his coffee and merchandise and had...
With a handshake. Yep.
That's right. That's true. I bill once a month. It's easy for me. And again, everybody's different. But that's okay. Communication. Let everybody know. Trust me. Communication is the biggest door for building trust with somebody. Anybody. And that's just the way I think. What do you feel about that, Mark? I think I dropped as was Kim's channel, who I support. Kim who? Which Kim you talking about, Jeffrey?
I don't.
What do you really express? What do you
really?
Especially in some channels, will invoice without shipping at it, and a few small items, hold it to certain boxes to get filled, and then keeps my money in a line as well. And you see, I was doing that last month, and I have to say, Lord Jesus, I have respect for those who do that. I know Ms. Denise and Ms. Josie do it. But for me, the way I've always done invoices, it doesn't work for me. Because I'd rather do it, unless they tell me, please bill me every show so I can get that money out of my hands. I'm fine with that. But then I have to remember and make sure I go back and just ship. And then I had to do that this week. There was 4 invoices that I had to go back and just send them the shipping. So I had to enter a special thing saying 0 due for your products from invoice number and just charge shipping. And that's what I did. And it's not easy. Thank God I had it all in one spot for those who did pay on a daily basis. But I guarantee you, that's a lot of work. But you got to remember, if I'm going to pay an extra fee just for a shipping invoice, it's not worth it for me. I'd rather do one invoice, keep it going, unless somebody needs it differently. Other than that, And that's an extra fee that I got to pay on that only video, on that invoice for shipping. That's not fair.
Good morning, Miss Josie.
Right here.
Well, anybody that has purchased from Michael and I know invoices go out within 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
This is my anal retentiveness. I have to do it the way I do it, and nobody has complained. And the
That is
people
awesome,
that
Casey.
and the people that do need it held, yes.
And one good thing too, you live right in smack in the middle of the United States, so no matter where you're going to go, the shipping should be pretty good. But for
Yeah.
me, if I'm shipping all the way to California, when I go to get the invoice on the shipping, sometimes like, oh my God, why so much? Then I don't really look at people's addresses, but in that case, I would say, why is it so much? And oh, they live in California, and I'm over here on the East Coast. So yeah, that does
Well,
happen.
good morning, Daniel Lustley.
And that's good to hear, Casey, and it's whatever works best for you. And everybody give a big warm Cajun welcome to Daniel Justin Lee.
Daniel Justin Lee,
I
yes.
like that. And how are you doing? How did you hear about the channel? And everybody give a big warm Cajun welcome to Mr. Daniel Justin Lee. Reminds me of one of the old-time country shows, Western movies. Keeping my payments, prayers. Please keep my payment. Your payment? Prayers for my aunt. My mother feeling every day. Prayers while you're still. What a great
Have you been over to help him?
guy. Because up front, being slow and great. Wait, what? What is great about this community? They still buy from me because I'm up front. And that's what you got to do. That's right. And spreadsheets are the best friend. I guarantee it's all about to get. Oh, okay. That count? Okay. And you change the flow of my bit. And you have to sometimes change things sometimes, whatever works best for you. Mark, I just want to confirm that I got your email. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Amen, TZ. That's true. And good morning, Ms. Josie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And we've been talking about things that for your business and reselling and content creating. And we were talking about invoices. And some people say they like it paid. And I know you and Ms. Denise do it. I don't know how y'all do it and how y'all keep up with it for the shipping. I'm not going to keep paying that extra fee on PayPal for just a shipping invoice. So I changed that back to a normal regular schedule. Sandy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Sandy.
Good to see you and welcome. And I need to go check out Mr. Daniel's channel. What it says, he's ex-reseller here. Oh my God! Hello. How have you been? I know who you are. You used to come in the morning show when I had my original channel. Yes. So you're back in the reselling. Are you? Well, good morning. It's been a long time. I keep up with you on Facebook and Instagram, I think it is. Yeah. And again, it is to each their own. Everybody's different. You got to find what is best for you. What works best for you. Are you able to save a box for a week or every 2 weeks for people? Do you have the space? So you got all that to look at to see, is it going to be worth you doing every 2 weeks, every week, every month? You know, it depends on what you got. And again, most people do invoice after each. And then like Ms. Denise and Ms. Josie, they'll send you the last invoice with your shipping. And I usually tend to buy stuff also to get that invoice because they also have an incentive. If you get over $100 for the week, you get free shipping. Yeah. With that. So, Daniel, how have you been? I know you've been going through a lot, and I'm glad to see you're back in the chat with us. I now know who you are. And thank you, Jennifer, for pointing that out. I just did an invoice for a Canada shipping, and holy cow, yes, it is insane. Yeah. Thank you. I already know. I know who he is now. Yeah, it has been a long time. Okay, I got it, Jeffrey. Let's see. Ex-reseller here. Just used to be the sniper prophet. A few things helped me buy. I know. I know your story, but you know what? Now I know who you are. Yeah, I recognize that face. You know, I have chatted back and forth, I believe, on Instagram and Facebook, or just Instagram, something like that. It's so nice to see you again. Yeah. I had to look at your profile, your YouTube channel to make sure. Yeah. Let's see. It's about to get real. Okay, Jeffrey, you don't have to keep repeating it. I know who she is. I just want to send a small item to Ireland. Shipping was insane. Yes, because it's the part of the tariff and all that they got to pay. All that stuff.
Yeah.
I traveled the U.S. on a cargo van delivering loads like a truck driver. I've been keeping up with you. Yeah, you've been busy. But it's so good to see you back. I'm so glad to see you back in the chat with us.
It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to come in the morning shows with us on the original channel. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, you were one of my guests too. I'd have to go back and look on the Cajun Roots Adventures channel. I think we get more sales now than we will start box for people snapping pricing. Yeah, I know. Every now and then I get a big box at my door to pick up for Robert at the front door. But Pat, one thing I want to mention, Chuck, and I know I've talked about this before. It is very highly recommended that you don't wait, and I'm not saying just you, in general, for anybody who does lives. Don't do your live thumbnail setup for your live show that day. You're only hurting yourself. Because if you can get more people into your chat, you may get more sales that people might be wanting to buy from you. Because y'all do, from what I'm hearing with Robert buying like he does from y'all been doing some good sales. But again, if you do your thumbnails ahead of time, possibly hint on the weekend before. 12 to 24 hours is the best window, but 24 to 48 hours is even better, because once you set your videos up, it gets YouTube to push out your information to what your video is going to be about, even though it's a live, and helps you get your videos pushed out more. Yeah. I love Kim. She is funny. Yes, she is. But I think she does different shows with different people at night. I know that. I usually watch him in the morning when I wake up. And that's when I see Jeffrey in the chat, so I know he's still awake that time. Good dropping off a load to Kirkland in Mexico, New Mexico. What? I should resell as a... You should. I used to watch a kid. I say a kid, but he was, I think, 18, 19 years old. And that's what he did. And then, if it had anything to do with what was at his house, his mom would ship it out for him. Yeah, he had somebody back home to do that. And then, on your shows. Yep, you have. I thought so. Yeah, you were a guest on my morning show. Yes, I have. In fact, I've seen you in it a lot in the very early mornings. Yeah. And I'm saying this in not to hurt anybody. I'm trying to help you. That's why when I send out the shop hop information, I always tell everybody 12 to 24 hours, no less than 48 hours. 24 to 48 hours prior to your time is the best time to get your videos out, because it can get pushed out more. And that's just a quick tip about getting your videos out. And that's why you always see my videos for the week on that Saturday before. Now, I've mentioned this before, and I'm very happy to hear that there's several of y'all who took that advice. And now I see y'all with the whole month set up on your channel. And I'm glad you did take that advice, because I also overheard that somebody sent me an email telling me to thank them. They thanked me for saying that because they're getting more people in their shows. And that's why I try to help you by saying that, because I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. So yeah, take that advantage. Take to that advantage and get your videos out as much as you can, even though they're live shows. And Mark, I want to mention something to you, by the way. I need to get with you to start sending out. Guess what's back on our YouTube? The collaboration.
Is it?
It's back.
Okay.
This weekend. Now, you cannot do it on a live if you're doing a live before, but you can do it after the show has aired.
Okay.
You can go back now. You remember you and I were looking for it? I found it this weekend. Because today at 1 o'clock, by the way, I have another chance for y'all to get y'all moon pie comments, because I got a video coming out. It's at 1 o'clock today. I changed the time to see how that would work for me, because I usually do it at 2 o'clock. So today at 1 o'clock, there is a video that's coming out about an update, news breaking, for eBay. And I do show, because I saw a couple of videos this weekend, and they didn't know where to find that particular thing on eBay. So guess what I did yesterday? The fastest video I ever put together, and how to find this particular thing on eBay. Because it's a new feature that's coming out that you can look for to see when you get it. And I guarantee you, it's going to be very, very beneficial to us. I'm not going to go into all the details because I want the suspense for you to go and see it yourself. So be out on the lookout for that today. Nate took your advice this month. He's got... What? No way, Jose. I'm going to have to go check it out. Put a link in the chat. So, yeah, let's check it out. And Crystal, hello, good morning,
Hey,
and
Crystal.
welcome. How are you feeling? Hope you're doing well. I did keep you on the calendar for Sunday shows. If you have any other shows that you're doing on your channel for live shows, Crystal, let me know. I did make sure you are still on the calendar for your Sunday morning shows. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. I had so many people I looked at on this weekend. So guess what time it is? It is time, and I'm not going to share the volume because for some reason I've been getting a lot of videos that I have to end the music on it. So I'm not going to do the music today. We're just going to play the video. We're just going to play the video. So Mark, give me, as soon as I get this on the sharing screen.
I'm going to stick with 3.
Okay. I'm not going to share the audio. We're just going to do the wheel. Sundays. I thought so. I wasn't sure. Angelica, thanks, Johnny, for the eBay. Yeah, today it comes out today at 1. I even did a new style video, eBay thumbnail. I hope y'all like the thumbnail too. I'm trying something new. All right, these are for comments that people made throughout the month, last month. And Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Yeah, your name's on here several times, Tina. Tina made comments this month as well. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Tina. So Mark said 3 shuffles. Now remember, once you win, let me know how many shuffles on the wheel after you choose your favorite for moon pies. So let me shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And only because of the fact that we only have 34 comments from last month, these are your flavors to choose from, and I'm only doing 2 drawings because this is the lowest we ever had. So you're going to get a choice of a box of vanilla moon pies, banana moon pies, or chocolate moon pies. That is your choice. First one gets to choose first, and that's the only 3 flavors I have. And there's only 2 drawings today because there's only 34 for the month. All right. Let me get the wheel back up here. And here we go with the first one.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth, are you here? Queen Elizabeth, congratulations. You are the first winner of the Moon Pie Comic giveaway. Are you here? You don't have to be here, but you do need to be here if you want to choose what flavor first, if you win in order of that. So let me get back in the chat real quick. What did I win? What did I win? Banana Yum. Hello, Sandy. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Tina even made the comments also here on here. Queen Elizabeth, are you here? Winner, winner. Moon Pie Box giveaway. All right, I do not see her. So Jennifer, give me actually, let's go with Chuck. No, let's go with Jennifer. Chuck, you ain't even on there. Just joking, Chuck. Jennifer, how many shuffles on the wheel? And she'll get a chance to pick her moon pies, whatever's left after, if that other person's here. So let me remove 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I know, Jeffrey. If you do, you get on here. But this is a chance to win a box of moon pies. All right, here we go.
Well, with his A1C, he doesn't need any moon pies. Well, congratulations, John.
John the Reseller, report to the office. John the Reseller, report to the office. Are you still here? Because if you are, you get to choose these flavors. I understand, Jeffrey. It happens. I don't comment on everybody's videos either. I try to. John the Reseller, are you here? All right. Neither one of them are here, which is okay. So I will
Well,
report.
now there is a lag, so
I know, that's what I'm waiting. The choices of moon pies are as follows. And this is going to be for Elizabeth or John. Right now it's John. Oh, there he is. You got chocolate, banana, or vanilla. He wants chocolate. You got it, John. All right, Elizabeth, if you come back and rewatch this today, just email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram and let me know which flavor you want. A choice of, I'll have them upside down. Elizabeth, your choice will be either banana or vanilla. Elizabeth, your choice will be either banana or vanilla. Flood warnings in effect. Ooh, okay. So congratulations, John. And again, as I always say with the comments, if we get 81, usually it's 80, but once we hit that 81, I add a specialty flavor. So that'll be 4 choices. And I do more drawings for giveaways. As long as we get to 50, I'll do 3 flavors or three giveaways. But once we hit 81, then it goes up to 4 with another specialty flavor, which right now I have on hand: salted caramel, strawberry, and birthday cake, and blueberry. So those can be added if we reach that number of comments, as well as if we reach 101. I then do 5 giveaways and I add another flavor for specialties. That's if we get that high in comments. So with that being said, don't forget, even uploaded videos of any kind on any of my 5 channels total, you can also get a comment. Make sure it's about something we discussed or talked about in the show. And that'll get you an entry for the moon pie giveaway. And the more we get, the more I give away. And the more I add to flavors. Yeah, so now I get to clean the board off. And we start all over. Yeah, and I have to save it. And it's an empty board now. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. It would really help the channel. Yeah.
I am just now getting notification that we're live.
Really? I wonder if it's because you're central. No, it shouldn't be, because we've been on almost an hour. That's interesting. Oh, I'm getting all these emails. It's like, wow. I gotta check my emails after the show. All right. So anywho, and that's what we do every month. You know? Yeah. And just to let everybody know, I do not ship out in giveaways until the end of the week on Saturday. Unless you purchase something from me throughout the week or 2 weeks, I just throw it in your box without no extra charge. Yeah. So yeah, that's how that works. Because I do those out on the weekend. All right. So let's recap where we're going to be this week. Mark, where are you going to be this week?
Wednesday, I'm going to be with Janice for the 10 for 10 at 10 Central.
That's right.
Wednesday night is the Michael and Denise show at 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Thursday is the Fab Five with Janice, Karen Chase, Denise's Magical Emporium, and Ginger Hotness January House. Well, we pulled out of the flooded campground and we're on dry ground. That's excellent, Angie.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Facebook.
And then Friday will be the Classic Crap option on Glams. Well, hello there, Kashiki.
Kushiki, hello, good morning, and welcome from India. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how did you hear about the channel? Everybody give a big, warm Cajun welcome to Koishi?
I could be saying it wrong.
Ku-
You know,
Kushiki? Koshiki, maybe? Jennifer, she has been commenting, but not as much because the last one she said was she's got too many, and I recommended her to put them in her freezer because she's got too many because she was winning them and she was buying them from when I had them in auctions. So I told her just put them in the freezer. Yeah. So yeah, she did. She did still make a few comments, but not as many. So that might be why, because she had too many. Well, hopefully y'all get to head on home. Indian. Love India. Yeah. And of course, this week for me, you can also check out my community tab. Yes, I was on with Mark and Mike. And this Friday at 6:30, I'll also be on with Glamour's Closet. And also Saturday, I will be on with Jay's if he's still having it. Hopefully he's feeling better. Scheduled for the 8th. This Saturday is the book fair fundraiser for the book kids fundraiser he's doing. And that starts I'll be on at 8:15. He starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then this Sunday, I will be having all my shows for next week on this Saturday on my community tab. Next Sunday, I'll be on with John the Reseller at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then double hitter with 6:30 with Regina, Red Hour Resell, and Carol's Creative Corner. That's what I have so far this week. And then, of course, Wednesday, we do have our Hump Day auction with our 3 co-hosts. And we're going to have the Ginger Hotness, the January House, and Uniques by the Creek for our guests this Wednesday. That's right, the Classy Crap Auction. Yeah. There's going to be myself, Mark, Glamours, I think Regina, I think
Lena.
Lena, but I don't know. Lena wasn't sure if she was supposed to be on there as Lena or as herself. She was shocked last night. She was very surprised when she heard that. But that's what's in the thumbnail, so I think what it was that Glamour may have copied and pasted maybe and just didn't change it. I don't know, so I'm not sure. Glamour. Okay, John, okay. I'm not selling, but Lena Towers, Rob, and John are. Okay. So is he going to be as Lena or as John? Because he looked surprised last night when you said that. Sir, I am...
Bengali on Kolkata.
Well, welcome.
It'll be a surprise.
Oh, it'll be a surprise. Okay. I'm sorry. It was so fun last night to be on with them finally. Again, I've been on there when Lena was on there years, the couple of years that they've been doing it, but this was first. For me, it'd be a surprise for me as well. Yeah, right? But yeah, just come out and check it out. It's going to be a Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I think you're starting a little earlier than that, aren't you? Or is it that's when you start? Anywho, just check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I got your channel open right here. I'll have to check it out. And again, don't forget today, you also have at 10:30 is the Dawn and...
Excuse me just a minute.
Huh? Dawn and Teresa's show today at 10:30. Then you're going to have at 6 o'clock for sure is the Mia's Crazy May Stashes live auction tonight. And I hope she's on feeling better. I sent her a message. I think she finally replied. I think. I have to check. I don't remember. But anywho, tomorrow we do have our rapid fire round showcasing the members of the channel. That'll be tomorrow. This Saturday, next Saturday, I will have cookout to go to. Ooh. Police Academy. Praying people ready to go to the academy for the police officers. Awesome. Starting at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Oh, girl. Yeah, I have it right then. And I am not sure what times anymore that Ellen goes live, but she's been doing, Ella Saved Here First, has been doing lives almost every day. So check her out. She's going all kind of clearance and clear out and clean outs. And every time I turn around, she's doing auctions. So check her out. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't drop links yet. Ooh, I am slacking. Rookie. All right, I'm going to be dropping
What have you been doing?
I've been running my mouth, doing
Well.
some moon pie giveaways. All right, the first links I'm dropping is for Amy. She's trying to do a liquidation of her eBay store and her Mercari store. So here's her links for those. Also, don't forget today at 1 o'clock, there's a video that's dropping for eBay. If you sell on eBay for any level, this is for anyone who sells on eBay. There is some new updates that came out, and I did it as a video. I was excited. I said, I'm going to hurry and do it as fast as I can. No, I did a quick one, though. But, yeah, I did something different to see what y'all think. Yeah, I'm trying something different. All right. And there is Jennifer's Etsy store. Her first one is her YouTube channel. She never drops her own channel. There's her Etsy store. And for those that don't know, she's dropping all of these links that she's dropping for y'all in the chat. She's doing it on her phone. Yeah. So I'm also dropping her Buy Her Milkshake. I know.
I don't know how she does it.
I don't either. I have a hard time typing on the phone as it is. And texting is my worst because I cannot. I got to figure out why. I guess because that's automatic with the word autocorrect. It gets me every time. Yeah, every time. All right, let me pin this message. There we go. The gym at what?
There's a gym in Jamestown, does a fit to serve. They train police officers and they help. Well, good for you, Jeffrey.
All right. So are you going to be training for a police officer? Officer! Well, that'd be cool. Are you going to be a cadet? They probably wouldn't take. I'm too old for it anyway. I think you have to have a minimum age. I have been spending more time with Mom during the day, taking drives, doing long impact chairs, workouts, and then sit and be fit video. And be fit. Like to sit and be fit videos. Okay. I hear that, little Debbie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I help the trainers with the classes. Okay. Well, you can teach us how to work out. Mom comes for. That's right. That's right, Chuck. Little Debbie's been taking care of her mom for a while now. But I bet that's fun with you and your mom doing that, huh? You ought to do videos, short videos on that. Don't forget, Little Debbie does a lot of short videos too. Yeah, check her out too. And do y'all have this Wednesday night on Guys? You just waking up? Must be nice. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. Good morning, Miss Denise. For this Wednesday night with the show of Michael and Denise's Magical Emporium, who's their special guest that for Wednesday?
They do not have one.
What? Wow.
Yeah, that's only once a month that they're doing.
Okay.
That they have the guest.
I understand. All right, so don't forget to make your comments for the videos. Don't forget today at 1 o'clock, I do have a video that's coming out about eBay. Tomorrow's our rapid fire round, of course, and we do have our show set up for tomorrow morning. All my shows are set up for the week, so make sure you check those out. Don't forget to leave those comments after the show has aired for your chance to win a box of moon pies. And again, remember, if you win, you can always gift them to someone else in the chat. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as they're in the chat for that day. Mark, is there any final words for our topic of the day that you would like to put out there before we end the show today?
Be a man of your word, or woman. Be a person of your word.
There you go.
You know, whatever that is.
August. Today is the 3rd already.
Let's see. Angie says, I will not be having Monday market today due to my travels, but we will be back to regular scheduled programming next Monday.
All right.
I'm a man of Mark's word. You sure are, Glams. Mm.
And also, something I'm going to say, squirrel moment. Anywho. With that being said, like I say before in each and every show, if you would like to come on and you have any questions, concerns, or you need help with anything, you're more than welcome to join us after the show has aired. That message is pinned at the bottom of the chat. Just make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it will not allow you to join us as long as they're connected. Janice, hello, good morning, and welcome. No baby boy so far. All my shows are going to be as planned this week. I hear that, Janice. Mark, you might not have the show this Wednesday.
We got it all figured out if the baby does come this week.
Is
So
January Mike on at 10? I don't know. I don't have any of his schedules. He didn't email me yet. January House, if you're on today, let us know. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
yes, he is.
Okay.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got